wanted to show you in this quick video is how you can convert this layout, which is a typical budget layout, into what's called normalized data. So normalized data, instead of having multiple columns here for the date, you have one column for the date and one column for the value. Now, in the old days, you used to write macros to do this, but Power Query has simplified it. So here we go. I'll take you through the steps. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about Power Query. That's takes a lot more than a minute, but it does show you that even with Power Query, you can do things fairly quickly. So let's start the clock. And here we go. So under data, I'm going to go from table or range. We need to define the table. This is it converts it into a formatted table because Power Query works with formatted tables. So there it is there. And I'm just going to click on this first column, right click and say unpivot other columns. So unpivot is sort of its way for saying normalize. I'm going to change the name here to the month. And I'm going to change the data type here to a date. Now we get an error here. That's the total column. So what I'm going to do is right click and say remove errors. And we're done. So close and load. And there we go. Stop the clock. So what this has done is it's put all of the months into a single column and then all of the values into another column. And this type of layout is a lot better to work with things like pivot tables. So this is sort of normalized data. In general, normalized data has less columns and a lot more rows. So if we scroll down, we'll see we've got 157 odd rows there. Now the original data is still there, and you can see it's been. This is the layout for or the color coding for a formatted table. Formatted tables are on the home ribbon. That's there. If you haven't already looked at them, I highly recommend that you use them. So let's put an other at the bottom here. And I'll make 500. I won't worry about putting the total in because I don't really need it for what I'm going to do. And I can go back to the table here and right click and refresh, and that will add to the bottom of the list here, I think, other. So there's all those 500. So you can see it's dynamic, really a powerful technique. The original budget is unchanged. It's still there. And then you can put this in as a update this based on the budget. So if the budget changes, you just drop in a new budget and then right click refresh here and that will update it all. So even Power Query can do things in less than a minute. So thanks for watching.